Chicken stew is the ultimate comfort food. It really, really is. My grandmother used to make this amazing creamy chicken stew that we would eat at least twice a month. And this creamy herby chicken stew is inspired by that. I've added a lot more herbs than the original version, and it's almost like a cross between a hearty soup and a stew. And the best way to eat this is to dip some toasted bread to soak up all that delicious gravy. Hi everyone, I'm Aru from Arubakes, and let's make a creamy chicken stew. To make this stew, wash and dry some chicken. I'm using skinless drumsticks and thighs. Put a little slit on each piece to help the seasoning really get into that meat. Season the chicken with some salt, garlic powder, a little bit of cinnamon powder and paprika, and really mix it through so that everything is very well coated. Leave this to marinate for about half an hour. In the meantime, cut up the veg. Peel the onion and just trim the root bit off. Slice this into wedges, but don't cut it all the way through. Try to keep the root intact. I prefer it this way so that the onion stays whole and doesn't get lost in the stew, but it's completely optional to do it like this. Cut the top off a bulb of garlic and then cut up the potato and carrot into chunky pieces. I like to keep the skin on, but make sure that you give it a good scrub if you're keeping the skin to get rid of any dirt. We're keeping everything chunky because it's going to slow cook for a long time, and you don't want any of the veg or aromats breaking down so much that it kind of melts and disintegrates into the stew. In a large pot, heat up some oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, put in the potato and carrot. Lay it out as flat as possible and let it get a bit of a crispy skin. Stir the veg after a few minutes to get all the sides nice and crispy. It doesn't have to cook all the way through. Strain the oil out and put the veg on some kitchen paper to drain out any excess oil. Reheat the oil and put the chicken and let it brown up before turning it over. Once both sides have browned, add the onion and garlic and the rest of the veg. Season with a bit more salt, pour in some water, cover with a lid, reduce the heat and let it simmer away for about 15 to 20 minutes. After about 15-20 minutes, add in some stock and let it simmer away again for about 45 minutes to an hour or even a little bit longer. You basically want to slow cook this on a low heat until the chicken is pretty much falling off the bone. While that's simmering away on a low heat, let me remind you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel Arubakes so that I can keep making these videos for you. I put up a new and exciting recipe twice a week on Thursdays and Sundays. Taste and season. Add in a dash of cream and stir to mix it through into that sauce. And right at the end, add in the herbs. This helps to keep that vibrant green color of the herbs, and it gives some freshness to cut through that creaminess of that stew. Serve this up with some toasted bread, and don't forget to really dip that bread into the stew to soak up all that goodness. I wouldn't judge you if you like to lick the plate when no one is looking. I certainly do. And that is my version of my grandmother's chicken stew. A lot of the recipes I do are what I like to cook at home. They are easy recipes that really pack a punch. But if you want me to try my hand at anything specific, please drop me a comment and let me know. And as always, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.